Hello, I'm Mike.
And I'm Paul.
And we're the home team.
And we definitely appreciate you stopping in, learning about REOs. Mike, go ahead and tell us what an REO is.
Well, an REO stands for real estate owned by the bank property. And banks now own the home after months and months and maybe years of going through the short sale and foreclosure process. And their goal now is to get the home sold and off the books. And the first thing the banks do is employ a local realtor in the neighborhood to do what's called a BPO.
Now, a BPO, that stands for Broker's Pricing Opinion, and in layman's terms, what that is basically an informal appraisal where the realtor goes out, does sales comps based on that particular subject property so that they can determine a current market value for the bank, and the bank is going to use that number to make all their decisions.
And one of the nice things, compared to short sales and foreclosures, the REOs move rather quickly. The banks are still willing to negotiate a little bit on price, but my thoughts are if you can find a property that fits your needs and it's an REO, that's the way to go.
Okay, so how does this affect you in getting one of these properties in your portfolio? Well, you got to keep in mind, these banks are really looking to move these properties. And like Mike said a minute ago, these prices are at an all-time low, and they price them generally at the bottom of the market. Now, the downside to that, don't have a lot of wiggle room on the price, but that's okay because these prices are so low, it is getting investors and other buyers and also primary homeowners very interested in these properties. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind, and I know you don't like doing it, and keep in mind all the information that we ask stays within us. We don't give it out. We actually use it so that you can get this information. Mike, tell us a little bit about this form to the right and why it's important.
Well, it's important. If we do have an email address for you and a number to contact you, we can send you all the latest information on these REOs. And the smart investors now are certainly doing that. They're getting a hold of us and we're sending them to them. So if you hesitate and don't do it, you're going to lose. And I think it's not a great idea to pass that up.
So keep in mind, as you bounce around from website to website and you see these forms, one thing about ours is that we send you all the properties. So it doesn't matter if it's listed with RE/MAX, Coldwell Banker, ERA. If it's out there being sold, we send it to you. And the key is that it's automated and it comes to you first. You ever realize that sometimes you kind of feel like you're chasing your tail a little bit because every time you hear about something that's already gone? That's because these investors and other serious buyers are already on these type of programs and they get to know about the property first. So we highly encourage you to do that. Again, your information, email, contact stuff all stays with us. We do not give it out. We do not call and hound you and everything. But this is a way for you to get the properties up front, be part of that initial list, and don't let these properties slip by you.
Before you leave now, don't forget to fill out that form to the right, and we'll send a custom list to you shortly.
And keep in mind, you can add comments to that. If you'd like to talk to us one-on-one, we'll certainly explain it to your satisfaction. Make sure you have a clear understanding. Thanks again for stopping in, checking out the home team.